Hello and welcome to Bearcasts. I've got my bad mic again. I'm Turris and I'm with Rainey
Hello.
with Oldcustard on production. And today we're watching Lehampter versus the Nasty Nine.
Prem Highlander. How exciting.
This is going to be one of the really good games, I think, because these teams always get the short stick playing the top Prem teams.
Yep.
Finally, they have kind of two low Prem teams. There usually isn't one. Usually just Wasteman gets the short end of the stick just himself. So I
Yeah,
think
true,
having
true.
another team is good.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see the two teams play the nine. I'm familiar with every single player here, and they all play exceptionally well. So very, very exciting. I guess we jump right into rosters. Hey, getting it
Yeah,
started.
sure.
You go first.
All right, who have we got on the side of Lehampter? We've got Doc on Scout, Liquid Alchemy Merking on Soldier, Reyna on Pyro, normally the medic, I think, or at least a medic. It was in the division previously. Rain on Demo, uh, Typo on Heavy, Posse and Almonds on Engineer, Boo on Medic, Hungry on Sniper, usually a Scout player for other teams. Now he's trying Sniper, and Cappy on Spy.
Mm, great team. Great team. On the 99, we have Cool Everest on Scout, Pride on Soldier, Doctrine on Pyro, User, Star, Demo Man, Wizward, which I think is Kurt on Heavy, Wasteman Engineer, see some level 3s tonight, should be great. Silent Medic, Golden Terrestrial Sniper, and we have a Merc of Choco Milk on Spy. Two pretty big Mercs coming into this game, don't you think?
Yeah, I think well, it's Prem. I think almost all mercs are reasonable once there's no div above you.
Mm.
Obviously, Choco Milk, one of the better info spies, and Liquid Alchemy, one of the best pyros, if not the best.
Yeah, that's for
Um,
sure.
he's off classing.
Mm-hmm.
Choco Milk is not off classing. Doesn't look like. Who's their who's the normal spy for Nasty Nine? Dagger
That'd
Man, right?
be Dagger Man, yeah.
Okay. Both
Uh,
very underrated spies, so
mm-hmm.
I'd say that's not, not an up merc.
No. Yeah,
And who's the
I
normal soldier?
ooh, that's a good question. Actually,
Pride, right? Oh no, that's
mm,
the other team.
that's
Sorry.
the other team.
I know, no, not I know. Maybe I know is normally the scout, and oh no, that's Peep
Uh,
Team. That's Peep Team.
no, who knows?
You
Not
did
important. They're
not
not
know the
playing tonight.
soldiers.
Liquid's playing tonight. That's all we got to focus
Oh,
on.
Zobal, yeah.
Yeah,
That,
sounds about
that
right.
that's accurate.
Oh, so I've just been informed that predictions are open for anyone that has not put predictions up yet, and there is
What's the
a
honey on?
massive lead for Nasty Nine with 30,000
Ah,
compared to 5,000 for the Lehampter.
no belief at all.
That's honestly surprising. I don't know about you, Taras, but I was thinking Lehampton were going to have quite an even match, if not slightly ahead, to be honest.
Yes, I feel the same way. It's going to be either even or swing in the way of Lahamter, I think.
Yeah. I think all of these players have got exceptional DM, and I think watching the 1v1s, watching the micro plays will make a big difference tonight.
Mm.
Obviously, people like User, User's phenomenal demo man.
Yep.
He's
More
leagues
experienced than
above.
Rain, because he's played probably 5 seasons of getting put into Prem with
Yeah.
Wasteman.
He's got great main calls, great team
Yep.
leadership. So definitely no slouches on red team, but yeah,
I just think a
personally,
ton of underrated players on Lahamter.
mm-hmm,
You got Cappy,
for
you got
sure.
Hungry, you got Doc, you got even Liquid playing a combat class. He's underrated on a combat
Yeah,
class.
for sure. His Highlander experience definitely shines through no matter what class he's playing. And Boo on medic, very experienced medic, played a lot of seasons, plays all the time. And Doc, I think Doc and Hungry, I think that those two, like I said, underrated. They've
Underrated.
become really, really popular in pugs recently, getting picked really early, and I think it's for good
the
reason.
new the new underrated meta of Doc and Hungry Pigs.
Hungry got second pick. Can you believe that? He's a great
I
scout.
I would I would second pick Hungry.
I would
Absolutely.
too. He's been showing up. He does have some slight internet issues, but
Oh,
as long as they're kept under control tonight, I think he better put his good skills. What do you think of his sniper? Over scout?
I have a feeling that he doesn't have the experience. I'm sure he has the aim,
Mm,
but the thing with Sniper is that it's a lot about uh not your individual performance. It's about where you are in
yeah.
relation to your team, and I don't think
Especially yeah.
you need like practice to do that properly. I think.
Yeah. Especially in Prem where like spies are top notch. Any
Yeah, well, I mean,
mispositioning
Shoko
will
is going to kill him if he doesn't
yeah.
play like a more experienced sniper. Not that I'm saying he doesn't. He doesn't play like an
Oh
inexperienced
yeah.
sniper, but I'm just saying he doesn't actually have the experience. So if he does do well, it'll be off of incredible brain power
Yeah.
and not having, multiple seasons of sniper.
I'm expecting a pleasant surprise, I'm gonna be honest. I think he's gonna show up. I think he's gonna do what he needs to
I
do.
think he will. Yeah, absolutely.
And I think the SVS will slightly favour Hungary. Golden, once again, very experienced, played a lot of seasons on
Golden's
different
old
classes.
reliable, honestly.
Mm. I think he's got some great aim when he you know, when he when he shows up on the day, he can either hit it or not. So it's one to watch out for, that's for sure.
The cool thing about Golden is that he plays every class as well.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I think he understands the general flow of the game. It makes him a kind of a solid sniper.
Hmm. They are saying they're waiting for us in the Discord,
Oh,
in the game. I
I'm
think
ready.
we'll be getting underway very, very soon. Who's your star on the team? Pick one player that you really want to keep an eye out for this game, Taurus.
One MVP.
One prediction of who you think going to make
I
a big difference
don't
in this
want to
game.
pick the Mercs, so I'm gonna say Cappy.
Yeah, I think Typo. I think Typo's number 13 on the heavy. Is that right? Is that right? Is that what I said?
Number 13.
It's in-game alias is 13.
Oh, okay. I thought you were referring to the infamous Doctrine tier list
Ah,
there for a
no,
second.
Dr. Tierlis is here. Oh, it's Potsina Almonds. Is that Typo's alias? Am I getting those confused?
Typo does
Oh
a
no,
pretty good
Typo.
typo
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
no.
stream. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Typo is an exceptional heavy. I think he's gonna farm. I think people feed into him. He's gonna get heaps of kills. I think he's gonna play really, really well.
Pick an MVP for the other team as well.
Pride. Pride is an
Pride.
underrated soldier. I want to see him pop
Absolutely.
off. I want to see him take on the 1v1s of the Liquid and win it. That's what I want to see tonight. And we have the ready up.
All right. Check out the rollout. I'm thinking a long time for both teams.
For a long time.
Yeah. I
Okay.
reckon it's gonna be one team struggling with like the first half of the map and another team struggling with the last.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see about 10-minute time from both of them.
10-minute times. Alright, I was thinking more like 8.
Oh, okay. Well, sub 10 minutes then.
Look at these
Sub
crit
10.
traps from user. I like that he doesn't bother with the spawn doors. The spawn doors are a bit
And
dumb.
predictions are closing now, and we actually managed to swing it.
Oh
we
god, we shouldn't have done that.
Not the whole way, but we have a 15,000 honey surgeons in lehampter.
Can someone say match fixing?
Holy.
I
Alrighty.
think the smart bet is lehampter. I actually forgot to bet. I'm gonna lose all that honey.
I'm not a bettor. I just accumulate slowly. Too scared.
Too scared to spend it big. Like I'm missing the anti-sack out of Nasty 9. All the hill traps per user, he's not gonna let anything go over that hill. Okay, here they go. Everyone's ready, everyone's buffed and in a good position. This should be a good sack.
Choco, he's got good information. He's going to call,
go.
and then the Cappy's in.
Oh, good fucking coordination. Gun sap and
Stab,
the demo
stab,
dead. While soldiers on. Yeah, gets the force as well. That's a really good sack.
Really, really good sack. I would love to see red come out right now. Blue come out right now. Take an Uber trade. Oh, they can't even go down though. They must have home wrecked it. Ooh,
Yeah, gun live, but lost demo and lost
Uber.
the Uber. And no
Yeah.
Pyro as well to deny this Uber. This
True,
should be a
Doctor
really
Dead, yeah.
strong, forward, aggressive Uber right now. They're actually taking too long and Card gets picked off.
If-
But they clear soldier off top left and he gets body shots. They're already walking out. They've actually used their Uber to scare them into giving them the free point.
Oh,
And they
no.
still have Uber onto hill. If they go fast enough.
This is going to be, yeah, they got 40%, 40% ad, so let's see if they can move fast enough. Happy going for a, doesn't get any.
Happy's a bit early and the Uber hasn't been used yet.
Liquid a
They're
bit
very
off
close to
time as
evening
well.
out.
Losing 2 players per Uber, it's really
Might
bad.
be hard to use this ad with the card so far back, so I think they might just let it even out. The 3 points, nice enough. And the SVS won by Hungary, taking a weird angle through lane. They'll get picked by Choco, but no snipers in the picture means it's a nice hill hold for the blue team.
Oh, heavy on the fighting.
And Doc gets dropped during the super trade. And no force at all for Red to the very end. Typo is now stuck in late
They
in
do
this
manage to
Uber.
get the force out though.
He'll die, yeah. but
Good news coming back.
Not a good trade. Lost 2 people, and this is over. They have to wait for the respawn. Cappy's in position for next fight. Hope he doesn't go too early again.
Yeah, if him and Liquid go at the same
He's
time.
in now, and he gets some anti
gets one.
stabs on the sniper, and now they get a free hill.
Man, when it works, eh?
And Liquid flanks through tunnel, takes the 2v2
Gets
on card,
2,
wins it.
counts. Flank goes down on red team.
So this is a good even fight now. And
Up
that
there,
sniper
takes the
pick's
sniper.
paying off. Choco takes it out, but not before the damage is already done.
Ooh. Good card time coming up as well by
Jumped
Liquid
in
here.
full, I think.
Getting it outside of the tunnel.
They haven't actually pushed hard enough with this player ad, so they will get the spawners now. Uber ad for blue. Liquid's
bit of
very
an early
in.
bomb.
This is the jumper bit as well, walks right into the gun, unfortunately.
This is a repeat of the Ruskers Red Pandas bomb right there. Classic time bomb.
No, there's a trade actually happening onto deep. Not happening on hill.
And they're getting good cart time, which is good.
They should get cut off of this. I don't think you can retake.
There is a. They
They
did
will,
use
go,
in
they will
though.
retake and they're going through the corner, but yeah, air blasts galore.
Reynard
Mara's
doing
going to go down
one
and
more
all
than
these
another.
deaths are with a way worse
And what
spawn.
type I post here?
And here comes the late
Denying their space.
soldier bomb. That dispenser's walking around. I don't know what's going on there.
4 dead on red. This could be opportunity to get a fast roll.
Can't believe what I just saw.
I
Alright.
did. What was that?
We've got a good dry fight going on from Rollercoaster, and actually Hungry wins that SVS, and that's a
He
really dirty
no-scoped.
SVS, and he serves the Scout is going away, and he's going to live.
Oh.
And now this is going to be a pretty good slow dry fight from Rollercoaster for the rest of the team with no sniper to worry about. Still dead for 5 seconds. Brian whips Cappy. Don't you even dare. Looks like with Typo down, this is going to put that sniper pick to completely useless degree.
Yeah.
Still, it's actually ad. I'm not sure if they realize this is ad. I don't think they're going to take it, especially with 3 or 4 games. It's going to even up, and it's probably going to be another even trade on the corner once we get everyone alive. Which worked out well on second.
Good card time. Up the first ramp.
Both spies in position. Choco gets hungry, and this flank fight's not going too great either. And trade still hasn't happened. They're not getting themselves an in.
Yeah, definitely not using that ad, that's for sure.
I think they need to get these Ubers out of the way so they can get some deeper fights and some bigger
Yeah.
snacks. And Cappy's in again by himself, going for the gun, not to get anything. But Liquid's taken elbow during this.
He does get that space, he's rain to walk up as well.
This is a lot of time without any Ubers happening.
Oh,
Choco
that's-
trick stab stuff.
Filthy stab.
Cappy's already back, and looks like they actually will take the trade this time.
Walking up.
The heavy pick. Oh, Cappy's been ran into.
They're holding it.
That's so unfortunate. They actually haven't used yet.
Man, look
Both
forward,
teams,
guys.
yeah, both teams not wanting to overstep, and
There
Blue
is a
not
really
wanting to
good
trade.
cart time. They almost got it without any cart kind of pressure, but well, user would have been fantastic to distract from the cart and allow them to actually push. But now they're pushing, they've got no one on the cart, so it's going to be a pretty slow push. Comes out from Red Uber as well. Cart's getting
These
really good
carts
time
gonna
up
get
there.
off this. Carts so close.
Doc with great
Oh,
push
but they're all
time.
sacking for it.
It's good traps post though.
They got a
Rain-
lot of, oh, okay, they get the cut. Well, we saw them just get free cart time very, very slowly while they both held Ubers, but I think if we saw lehampter as a more experienced team, they wouldn't be messing around like that for that long. I think they would have
Definitely
taken the trade much
puts
faster.
a damper on their speed, that's for sure.
It did put a damper on their speed. 5 minutes to last though, it's not that out of the question, and we could be looking at that 8-minute time that I thought might happen. Both teams still even, no one dead,
Happy
everything's
with
set up on last.
crazy position here in tiles.
And Rain's
for the-
fast up the stairs, I think maybe sacking. He's quickly dead. Yeah, it looks like a team sack onto tiles, but Boo
But
dies
they
during
lose
it to a
Boo to
backstab.
Choco.
So what looked like a sack turns into a completely
Feed. Turns
useless
into a
death
feed.
wave. And Liquid dies very late under, unfortunate. I think he might have been stuck in. So, Uberad now for Silent, and we could be looking at another Zack wave now that the Uber situation's even
Yeah,
worse.
they gotta do something, that's for sure.
I'd like to see them go a bit more coordinated, like their first push, their first Zack on first was great. They could do
Tell you
that.
what they need to do right now.
Tiles is great.
They need to get Liquid going under, bombing up from unders.
Yeah.
They need to get the heavy going through the front door. You've got to organise it, you know, every
And that's exactly what's happening. Soldiers on top.
And Rain's
Don't
aggressive
think
with
he
the
got
damage.
anything. Hasn't got the force.
Gives Rain some space though, but doesn't get managed to do anything with it.
Choco's doing
Dog
really
just
taking
walks
down
in.
Hungry.
Oh no, yeah,
Here's the force.
good work.
Hopefully Boo lives this time.
Uh oh.
Oh, is she stuck under? She is.
Oh, the
Very low.
bounces. The
She's
bounce
34
by
health and
Rain.
burning. I think she gets out. Okay.
Wow,
That was very
Rain
close.
with
That was
some
way too close.
exceptional bounces.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay, and he comes to the
blue,
ad,
red,
but he's
blue. 2 players dead on red team. They're in a
Dolphins.
really good position. And Cards actually moved up set pretty well.
I like how they're clearing under pit, and now they're taking this through tires. Just through main
Yeah.
door.
Happy, I love it. On the cart, just getting that pushing time entire game, it's actually really going to make a big difference post Uber.
Yeah,
That's
Cards
it caught up for it though.
Looks like they're actually waiting for Hungry to respawn before they go, which is fine. They've got enough Uber ad to do that. And
40%,
here
here we
now
go.
after Hungry's up.
Using it now.
Hungry, Liquid actually dies on the flank during this, and they're only able to get Spy during this. They can't even get into tiles.
Oh, they can't even get
Spies
the
right
mid either.
behind them, ready to go for the post. And
Oh,
Boo can't survive
no.
that. I'm not sure where the Pyro went. I think Rainer might have gone forward past the choke without
Yeah,
these two.
started some sticky traps, unfortunately.
But we
Yeah,
needed to see Rain go past into the tiles.
Island with 85% ad. Definitely is a worry for the blue team.
At least with flank dead and the better spawns, they might be able to flood through clock. And with Hungry winning the
Sniper
SPS,
pick.
that's even more on the guys. Soldiers quick onto towers by himself though. And Hungry
What do you
takes
think?
down User as well. Silence in towers, they actually have to give it up. Actually, they force it.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
rotate out
Coco
the
Meal
choke.
getting 1, getting 2,
Shotgun
and
hits two.
almost on the med's low.
What was a really bad Uber becomes like 3 kills because of Choco.
And
At
Kathy,
least
once
Boo's
again.
alive. 50% ad for her.
Alright, what needs to happen? In your experience, what needs to happen right here? How does blue manage to get this final last push going?
Well, they've only had one trade, well, one push, and when they did it, they just didn't get into tiles. So they need everyone flooding tiles when they do the super.
Yeah.
And it can't be losing sniper.
Yeah. Or
on
soldier. No
the,
early
free
deaths.
side. Yeah, no early deaths. Flank is still dead, so they got to be taking this. And it looks like they want to
Liquid
go
going
clock this
under.
time, and they actually baited the sticks this time, and they're bouncing the hell out of everyone. Really good damage from Rain, and he hasn't been blocked by anything. Great pipes. He's going to kill the medic as well, maybe.
Can't need to die right now if they
Gunner's
want to have
still
a chance
alive.
to get in the
Yeah.
car.
Heavy's still in position as well.
Liquid doing some spam to it.
So we need to see them get the gun now that they have.
Gun does go down. 1 times on cart, they need more.
All according to plan, and now they've got the card time. And
The
it's all
pyro
the
on
way
cart.
up.
Yeah,
That was
we go.
exactly what the push should look like from everyone.
Yep. Perfect. That was a really good overtrade.
Would have been great if they could do that the first time, but
Mhm.
they like recovered straight away. One failed push, think about it again, do it properly, which is good to see because I certainly wouldn't have fixed it the second time. It would have taken 4 or 5. And a 9-minute time, which is exactly between what you and I thought.
Some slight improvements there on the attacking team could have made it closer. Made a 6-minute time, 7-minute time, but they really delayed on that third and that final point. Just a little bit sloppy. Like I thought after that dominant first and second point, I thought it was going to be a complete roll, but
They seriously just need to stay together for longer because what we're seeing is things like, oh, we don't have the experience to know how we're going to push this point, so we have to like feel it out a couple times, and it like takes longer.
inform no crit stick.
I actually like that. This NA meta is the better product. They just put out normal sticks.
Single det meta needs to come in.
The single det meta is the most fun. I got a couple of those actually, I think, in my game. Which
I've
is
had
funny,
multiple reports of people doing it and getting 3 to 4k. JP getting it, multiple people.
Okay, they start. Soldier's instantly taken down. No sack for him. And Heavy's already eating sandwich. Oh no! That's not how a sack should look like. And this is going to be delayed by a good 10 seconds. Never mind, they're just doing the sack with 2 or 3. They might get sniped.
Doctrine in, completely denied.
Uses on, doesn't get anything. It's just himself. So what can you do? Doctrine does live, so what do you say? It's just a demo dead. Oh, got another headshot. Alright. Hopefully you use the spawns, they can go to sack wave number 2 or just a dry fight and cut. This team's been together a lot longer. I think their pushes will be a lot more kind of.
Sniper's alone up on hill. Sniper dies to gold.
That's good for this fight. Bodes well. They might just take the trade.
Choco's ready as well. Forcing the gun. Gun dead. He's gonna die for it though, I think. Oh,
force yet.
3 minutes.
No force at all.
All plays dead on the blue team.
More than a gun, considering you had sniper as well.
5 dead on blue team. It's just laying these pushes. Honestly,
one. Delaying that to push more.
we still have the.
Okay, trade now. Trading now. Both teams trading with sniper down on the side of the Nasty 9, which is rough.
The 3 players dead on blue is going to make their car pushing very bad when they scout.
It's not a great post, but it's good to have Ubers out of the way. And here they go fighting playground now. Pride's going to die by himself, and Doctrine's going to get body shots. So there's no fighting going on the side. Spy takes out one and gets taken out by Heavy, but Scout's able to trade, and this is the end of the fight. Any kill they can get now will give them a better chance for the next fight with better spawns, and getting those 2 picks is going to make the difference in this try fight.
Choco does have a bit of an opportunity to go in here. No pyro in the back lines.
See if they can have their advantage here. They would be fast. Doctrine is just sent too early.
They're leaving. Red just starts to leave. Oh, User gets the med.
Okay.
Oh, that mechanic kill. I didn't see who got silent. Was
that was just liquid bombing card as his team escaped. That was good by him. But yeah, both medics traded, and they're actually contesting. Doc's trying to contest this, and he's going to flank the medic. Stay close. Oh no, they're actually retaking this.
No, the card is so close. It is a very risky retake.
I don't think this retake should work, but
no,
it's kind of funny that they tried.
Typho needs to win this heavy 1v1 if he wants to better hold his card.
I think there's even someone flank as well after this. Oh, he doesn't die this way.
Oh,
they get the cap. They get the cap. And SBS won by Golden. And this is just horrible now. They're all dead just now as the cap happens. Teleporting might have taken down.
Well, only 4 up on the red team.
I'd like to see
they do have a slight 30% add though. They can manage to lever this into a retake. It's going to be really, really good for them.
Look, it was a good first hold from lehampter, especially with Hungary always winning that SBS for most of that.
Happy going down.
Okay, the spawns happen now, but they're forward on hill. Big red for red, I didn't notice that. And clearing card, actually one for blue team, I think. Yeah,
oh,
blue team. And now after card's clear, Pride's doing a big bomb, gets medic, no reflect. And that should be second if they play this right close to the door, just don't let them back in.
Now blue with the Ubat, a real big turnaround here. It's going to make third extremely difficult to hold by the red team.
They're ignoring tracks, and Raider runs in, kills Silent, gets Sniper. I think Sniper should burn, he does. They just didn't have anyone looking tracks, over-focusing on house. Oh, nice rep assassin. Cappy's taking on cart, but he won't get much. They should still get this
on
cap.
the 4th of Nature, cleaning up Pride.
Can they get this cat heavy?
Find the med.
They get off the cart. They actually get off the cart. They're gonna hold this, I think.
They do lose the demo though, to make it extremely difficult to stop that, like a flood of the cart.
There's another Rascal situation. You got to take the fight with spawn ad, but if it goes badly, you're just back to square one again. Here comes User. He's actually going to bomb into cart, I think. Yeah, clears spy off of it. It's a nice pipe on this soldier. I think he's cleared this out. Pride's going to bomb cart as well. But there's no way you can bomb away. And they should get second. They should get third quite fast off this and then get more kills. If they can get the escape kills, don't push through house. Sticks on house.
Doc and soldier at the spawn.
Good spawn camping.
And a scout 2.
2 of them, wow, okay.
They get one.
Oh, so many kills. Hungry wins SPS on card at the same time.
Oh, Doc's gonna go try and get the med. He's gonna force a nature him once, twice. He's so low on the flank.
Liquid's still behind.
Violet, so low.
Defended. Okay, good
Managed to live.
Good defensive demo.
Whew.
Pride's taking out Liquid. That's what you want.
And Liquid. Now the flank's dead on red team.
Yeah, so the flank for red, not as good on defense. They're going to have way worse spawns, and obviously red has ad here, but it might even out.
Hungry, getting that sniper kill definitely slows them down.
Yeah, typo clearing bats is going to slow them down too. But I think Boo should leave, and it should end up being even after everyone respawns here.
4
Not much
minutes.
card time though.
Happy getting a spike kill. Getting something.
Rainer taking down Wasteman with the dead.
Classic.
Cappy's finally found. I think he's been doing great so far.
Yeah, both spies have really been putting in work, that's for sure.
Hungry is wide on
Rocco on the
should die
on
for
Hungry,
this.
yeah, he does. Once like as I was saying, out of position like that really gets punished for these really good spies.
And we should see a trade coming up here, and user knows exactly what to do, knows to take the trade as early as possible to get the card up. Hopefully he doesn't go.
Oh no, Rainer takes two. Oh, the Med does live though.
Yeah, Med lives.
Nice, it's a nice serve.
Rainer's air blasting a million times a second.
I think something to look out for right here is the
Not much card time during that trade either. They didn't actually get much card value out of that trade.
It's not even up the first ramp yet.
No, not even up the first ramp yet. So I'd like to see them sack to get some card time here. 3 minutes for this and last is not great, especially with user dying on the entry. And Kathy's in position to get the next one. Oh, good stab. Onto Doctrine. This is not looking good for the Nasty 9. Golden gets an entry pick on the Pyro, but Doc's still behind, playing this this flank style lane defense. No respect at all. Golden wins the SPS. Doc's still behind. Can he get another kill? He can't.
Finally gets down.
Okay, so all these three late
dead
on
red team.
This should be a good
Sniper
chance.
dead.
Even
Uber
slight ad that they don't
ads.
realise, probably. Here comes Cappy, gets heavy.
I
mean, gets Pyro, doesn't get heavy. Here comes the user.
They
So they actually don't have Uber yet. There's 10%, so they're going to back.
Yeah. He's very far out though.
I think if they had Uber there, they might have been able to retake. No good. Okay, they're retaking now. Oh, really good re-entry from Rain. I think he really wants to take this.
Yeah, very good job.
Here they go.
The Uber as well. User going down.
Wow, that was a good escape.
Fire in post though. Fire in post gets denied. Rainer.
Worry about card now.
Playing very well.
Just the last ramp for it to go, and I think Doctrine's going to play card now. Something there. And oh no, Doctrine. He lives. Nice. And we're looking at even again, same situation, but card's almost up. So hopefully user takes a fast fight. They don't have much time here. They have to roll this into last. They're able to bomb elbow, take out the heavy. And everyone's dying on elbow and flank right now, so they have to give this up.
So many dead on both teams.
I think they should give this up. It's 1 minute 30.
1 minute 30.
You can't let them roll here.
No, get a proper last hold.
Rainer's defending anyway. He doesn't care.
There's 5 dead on the red team. Rain with the late death.
Gonna get booed. Gonna get. Not them. Oh, it does get them.
Nice, the sniper.
And Pride's in late.
Oh,
clearing card.
Rainer's letting the card again. Another late death. No combo alive from red team. A minute though.
The chaos for red is so good. They're not being punished for all these players behind. Yeah, they did max card time here. 1 minute for last. It's very doable. They're also all dead from that late contest, which they deserve to.
Get my med now back up.
And yeah, still more snowball deaths, so they actually can take this.
And with the full out on blue
don't
team.
Get the medic.
Oh,
no, he gets the drop, and that should put the end to their dreams of getting lost.
And heavy up above though.
Never mind, they're all dead. Hang on a second.
2 alive on red team. Where did this
happen? They just pushed through towers and killed everyone. It's just Hungry. Pride's holding the door. 30 seconds left. Can we see a last second recontest? Pride's on the heavy and on the sniper.
5 players respawning right
Pride
now.
knows he has to get the sniper. Hungry gets him.
Big respawn
6 health
wave
and he
coming
dies.
right now.
And they're still on it.
Heart touches. It's going over the
Needs
edge.
someone touching it. Oh my god, 18 seconds. I'm not sure what happened there. They looked like everyone was alive on last. Boo drops and they go screw it. We're sacking in and everyone dies in tiles.
Oh, I cannot believe it.
Oh, I don't think they deserve that win. I saw such good pushes out of and retakes as well out of Rain. Rain's recontest calls were really good. Maybe a bit optimistic, but they were really good.
Alrighty.
And all of lehampter's good pushes were like clinical, like really well done. They just had a lot of bad pushes as well.
Whew.
Congratulations, 48,000 to Freaky Joy.
Big money.
In honey.
Rolling in honey. I thought that was going to be a fool's gamble, but wow, what a crazy game.
We knew it would be that close, I think.
I
think everyone knew it was going to be that close.
Honestly,
it delivered.
They kind of threw it. I cannot believe that what happened on 3rd and 4th there by lehampter.
Well, we discussed the risk of retaking there, and even with Cappy bailing them out after they had 3 or 4 dead on last after recontesting. Cappy
Mm-hmm.
gets the med drop. Even with that, the sheer player ad is just enough to muscle through tiles. And that's why you want to
Unreal.
have a proper setup. It's why recontesting is really scary.
Yeah, especially in a chaos type game, if you don't win those 1v1s every single time, it puts you in such a bad position on defense because the longer respawns. Oh, scary stuff.
Look at that
And
stats.
all right, predictions are up for products coming up, and we also got the logs up on the screen right now.
Wow.
Wow, Doc.
Cool Everest did great actually. Look at that.
Yeah, both scouts doing some really good work.
Liquid had a rough game surprisingly.
Mm-hmm. User getting out demoed by Rain. I mean, obviously it's hard in the team situation, but Rain with 10,000 damage, doing quite well.
No, I thought Rain did good. It's just
Mm-hmm.
maybe his decisions could be more
Yeah,
what's the word, conservative. As for the actual execution, really fucking good, really
yeah.
phenomenal.
DM amazing, and
Um,
like what he was actually doing was really good.
oh, Doc and Everest, there's no difference there. They both did really fantastic on the scout, and Sniper's pretty close. You know, Hungry got more kills, but he also got more deaths because he was probably not as positioned as an experienced sniper, or himself would be. Even next season, he might be far better at sniper positioning.
Mm,
Lots of deaths out of both pyros. Like Doctrine did sack a lot, but would like to see them not dying as much.
yeah, I
And
actually thought Reina
good
played
kills
a
out of both spies.
really, really good game. I thought she saved them a few times, especially when there was those aggressive sacks by Liquid, who kind of got shut down that game.
Thought Reyna played good, just a lot of defense deaths. That's all.
Yeah, but 8 for 20 on Liquid, not
Yeah, I'm
getting
not
as
sure what's
many
going on there. I
kills.
think he was maybe just bombing in, getting all the damage, and helping his team clean up. I'm not sure he was exactly like. It's not like he was feeding. We definitely saw him do damage.
Mm-hmm.
He did the same damage as Pride. He had less deaths than Pride. It's just that I don't think he got the kill feed number. I'm not sure we have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's a fair analysis. Spies. 17 to 15. Choco with a positive kill death ratio.
Actually, can we point out how good both medics are, only dying 4 and 6 times
Yeah.
respectively?
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. And we saw most of those, and a lot of those were, I think, Soldier and Spy. Maybe not even their fault. So really, really good medic play, actually.
Yeah. I think
Really good heavy
Choco's.
play. Wow, both these teams are performing. I think no
Mm-hmm.
one's feeding. Everyone's doing great. It's just all the decisions on the teams.
Yeah. Executions. I think Choco's experience on Spy really showed in that match.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah,
Staying alive, calming, but still doing great impact, getting more kills and less deaths. Like, I think his
definitely an
team
MVP.
impact.
MVP Merc, I think,
Yeah.
which isn't
Impressive
isn't
Merc.
great, but he's doing really good. Bring back the Choco Milk Spy. Honestly,
He needs to unretire, that is for
I think he
sure.
does need to unretire. This is
Life
him.
is.
This is him after not playing, by the
Yeah,
way.
this is Wash. This is Wash
This is
Choco.
Wash Choco Milk. Would you believe?
Oh,
I'm gonna predict this time because I'm gambling. Oh, what is this
look at this
over
massive
prediction on Nasty
swing.
Nine?
31,000,
Smart money's on
honey.
lehampter because we saw how good their DM was that
Yeah,
whole map.
I have to agree with Lehampter.
I'm going lehampter. I'm thinking of lehampter, 3-1 because
3-1.
3-1 because well, I mean Rain's very impressive. Typo's a Koth heavy by far. Hungry's
Mm-hmm.
going to have a much easier time on product.
Sitting on rock.
And yeah, Doc and Liquid were kind of behind that whole map, which is a bit of a feed on payload defense. But if they're doing the same thing on Koth, it's going to be incredibly impactful.
Mm-hmm. Especially those nasty kills that he got where he was just managed to get a 2v1, 2v2 and get away with it. It's really, really good.
Yep.
I think the
They can,
biggest impact will be the shorter respawn times on product compared to upward defense. So even though they do lose after 1 or 2 kills, it won't be as a bigger impact on like the ability to push the point.
Hey, is this mic fixed?
It is.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah.
All right, we might be going to the good mic now. Let me just test it myself.
I think
Yeah,
it
sounds good.
sounds crisp.
All right, the mic's back. I'm gonna dumpster this mic because it just failing on me half the time is incredibly annoying.
That can get really annoying. Whew. All right. Got to pick an MVP. Each for Upward.
For this map or for Upward? Okay.
For Upward. For Upward.
For
Who do you
Upward,
think?
honestly, Chocobo.
Yeah. It's hard to
Like,
knock
it's rough to give the Merc an MVP, but the man is a really good spy. Honestly, he could be. I mean, he played spy for us for a season when Sentai was on sniper duty, and it was like Sentai never left. He just did everything he needed to do.
I think his comms are just crazy good. He plays so well with every team because
He's
everyone
very
knows what's
mindful.
going
He
on.
makes like all the good choices and comms and just doesn't very consistent. You know, doesn't let up.
Choco Milk for the Nasty Nine. I have to agree with that on that team. And what
Yeah.
about lehampter? Who do you think played the best on lehampter that game?
I'm impressed by Rain still. I think he's a
Yeah.
really good player. He just needs more Highlander like calling experience, like leading experience. But I thought he was really good. I thought Hungry did a great job. It's just he was getting picked a lot.
We have a ready up. Here we go.
All right, let's see the ready up. I've made my bets. I've made my prediction. 3-1.
I'll close the predictions now. No more predictions coming through.
All right, and let's watch the Rain rollout. Opting for the slow rollout, but he's going main. Going to be running into some stickies here. Luckily, they're taken care of. All right, both demos like very healthy, and he's fast on the dog bread. Big flank push straight away out of lehampter. I like that they're doing this, but Liquid's going to be taken out straight away with very little damage coming from the heavy. Okay, flank's already taken out, so this push is already failed. I'd like to see them get out. I like that they went for it, and like it's a good call, but yeah, they're out now. It takes down, yeah, good. So baiting them onto the cap, taking down Cool Everest with the cleaver ball combo, and Doc taking down user. And I just noticed they swapped.
Yeah, it is worth noting. Hungry back on his main on the scout. Doc sniper.
Doc sniper. So maybe Hungry's saying he's not having a good game. Maybe Doc's saying he's not having a good scout game. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this, but I think it's just as strong. I think just as strong. Hungry's a great scout. Flank push this time working out well for the red team. Choco Milk right behind it, and they're going to be stopped in their tracks on this repush.
That is for sure.
Peppy's going in quite early while everyone's dead. Takes down user for the next fight, so not optimal, but he gets the kill.
He does manage to pick up those sneaky kills quite a lot, doesn't he?
He does. I'm not a fan of them, but he's doing them. Oh, and Rain gets dropped mid-Uber, and this trade, even with Demo dead, is not going to look good with both of them probably respawning around at the same time. And Hungry dies late, head blasted into the Uber, and Choco takes down
getting two! Oh,
he gets
Cappy.
the invisible restep. Oh my god. And he might get a couple more now.
This sniper looks like it. Oh, no,
Yeah.
he's playing safe. I like to say.
Would have liked him to see him go for the frag.
No. He's got to be. Oh, I bet him.
Oh god, he's dangerous. He's going for more right now. I feel it in my bones. He sees the medic.
Yeah, he does. He does.
He's going in.
Yeah, mate, let's see what he gets.
He gets the demo.
Pyro.
He gets the pyro shot. Oh my god, he's good.
Oh, shot. Milk. Merc diff. Am I
Get
right?
this guy back on Rascals. Who's Centaur? And Cappy's on the medic. Oh, and Silent almost spins around the check. Good midi by Pride.
Cappy,
Yeah,
no
Silent
player.
half spins but doesn't full spin and doesn't check it fully. And yeah, now with the red medic dead, it's a good chance for blue. Even with all those good picks, Cappy cannot do that so many times in a row. You just cannot keep going.
Red with exceptional time on this point, getting 2 minutes down. Blue hasn't had the point once, which is really unfortunate to see. They just need to get the cap. Need to start that countdown going.
good shot on the point. Man, these two utils are just playing out of their minds. They're doing really good for Nasty 9. This is a bit of a Nasty 9 util round. I don't think they can do anything about it. They need to get on Choco's number, I think. He's still hungry, and he's still hitting headshots. Look at him go.
No, he gets
And he gets out again.
Kill. Oh,
Here comes the Cappy backstab. He's on everyone. He gets the sniper butter knife. He gets the standing on their heads kill. And with both snipers down, far worse for red. Here comes Rain across the point. Will he get dropped again? Two of them get dropped. No Uber, and actually that was ad, so they could have gone with that. I'm not sure if the call wasn't there for Rain or if Boo just wasn't on the same page. But yeah, now it's even waiting for the respawns. Heavy's going to be a late kill, but...
With both team having Ubers, this is not a good sign for lehampter.
Here they go. 2 down for 99. Obviously worst defense spawns. And here comes the trade. And Hungry's dropped. And Doc loses the SVS during this. So this suddenly got about even.
They're going to cap the
cap
point.
time though. They will cap. but it's overtime. And
9-4
they denied
players.
4 spawns,
Ooh.
which is pretty
All
much
players
game over, really.
Mhm.
And
All
we're going to see
players
Rain try to
alive.
do as much damage as he can on the point, but he's not going to be doing enough. Hits the scout pipe really good, but I don't think people are
Rain,
around.
can we make him with a thing?
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be able to get stopped.
I think we're seeing some crumbling. Like, they could be a bit of a confidence team after seeing how much chaos they were doing on payload. They maybe needed the win on payload to play well on Koth. We also saw so many spy kills that they were struggling with thinking about anything else.
Doc back on the scout. Hungry back on sniper. Two of
Okay,
them
I'm not sure why
interchanging.
they... Yeah. Not sure if that was the problem, but we're going to see.
Hungry, cutting off strong.
Beginning of the flank kill, Doctrine's very low, he's going to be pushed out. So I think it's Rain's point right now. He's got the space, and Hungry actually takes down
Hungry
User.
on 2.
So maybe Hungry's already doing better. Rain is
Yeah.
taken down by Golden, but they have space on point still. And Choco teaching someone that the Razorback is not a solution to Spy. It is not a solution at all.
Great lesson to learn for anyone.
Good lesson to learn.
Choco's still in a really dominant position here. He's got all the information he needs, and he's ready for a stab.
We need to stop seeing some drops in the Ubers. I think the combo needs to be on the same page. Maybe more experience required so that they all have the synergy to know what's going on. Rainer dies to Sniper again. Taking the wrong pathing maybe a bit.
Choco's going for the sniper pick, I think. Oh, it's
And
done.
good babysitting by Liquid. Knows exactly what to do. He is a pyro player. Still no trade yet. And really good reflect by Doctor. There was no chance he had there. But there also wasn't enough front pressure.
Needs to get this cap. It's aren't standing on the point, aren't getting it enough.
Okay, lehampter, Utils get 2 picks apiece, so this is a good chance for them to push. And the flank push from NG Scout and Pyro is actually getting everyone through, so this is looking really good for lehampter. They might not even have to trade here. They might have to. Okay, well, here comes the trade from Red. Very late use from Blue. Lots of multis there. Doctor did what he could, but it's going to be a free point after the Ederbrands, I think. Hungry gets a good pick on the heavy. Still on Razorback, worth noting. What is he doing? And the waistband level 3 is main. It's in position.
Eating the Razorback issues.
Yeah. Cappy takes down the opposing sniper. Choco's on the medic though. That's boo. Cappy's on the medic. Gets medic. Oh, these spies are medics.
Wasteman getting 2 with the level 3. I'm gonna hear about this for weeks.
I think neither of these teams are as spy aware as they should be. I think what we saw was the only top frame player, Liquid, was the only one who was super babysitting against the spy.
Which honestly
I think
surprising.
he knows to respect it.
Rain doing some good damage 1 point.
Even Uber's 1 minute and a half for an RC9. Looking like another round for them if they keep holding this back. They need to be pushing with Liquid. I saw he went alone in that previous push. Spies on the sniper, doesn't get him. Doctor's doing a good job. I did say that they weren't respecting Spy, but actually Doctor's doing a pretty good job at that.
Lehampter is building very fast. Actually going to start pulling ahead in terms of ad here. Not a whole lot, but enough that might make him... Oh, losing 2 though really slowed that down.
Yeah, really good by User, showing his Koth experience. I thought that he might be dominated by Rain's DM, but I think he's actually just making really good decisions the whole time. Hungry wins the SVS.
Alright, 20% ad coming through as Boogs will get it, so they realise they've got this ad.
The best chance they can have, but Liquid dies on the flank alone in con. Because Popo's rough, not having that heavy on the flank is going to be a significant
10% evening up. Rain is walking forward though.
Both sides just dying in con.
Oh, and they finally get it. They are able to hold off the Ubers.
The trade. And
Heavy
people are
in
low
this
behind.
Uber. Don't know about
Cappy's
that
in
one.
good position. Cappy's in the perfect timing for this. Gets heavy. Is anyone's fight? And Liquid's on deep. They have to worry about Liquid here. Doesn't get anything but other than pressure. And
They've got some cap time.
they have got cap time. They've got bad spawns on blue.
Rain doing perfect damage once again.
Focus on the sniper again. Just gonna kill him. It's Razorback, but it doesn't matter. I think I need to see Hungry play combo more. Need to change here. Choco's so good. Look at him go. It's just he's having the game of his life. He's retirement suits him, I think, because he's just had been holding all this in. Oh, really good SGS by Golden, watching exactly where he needed to watch. And yeah, pushing to the cliff isn't going to be any good here into Sniper. Rain's lucky enough to live. Yeah, but he's going to be killed for doing that drop off cliff. And gets dropped, actually. They had Uber. Doction goes back with the power jack. Taking out the scout behind.
Silent now, 100% add and the point.
Yeah. Good work from Raina, actually living through this as well. And find Spy during the Uber deny. That's everything that Raina needs to be doing. That's perfect. But AC9. Actually, we're winning that, I think. 4v4, 5v4 kind of thing. But they got chased too far off. That's unfortunate. They can 3-2 this. I promise you they can. There's a few things they need to sort out. They need to sort out Hungary, and they need to sort out Choco Milk, and they need to sort out these Ubers, because people are getting dropped every time.
Rain low on the mid.
Alright, here's the mid. It's much slower this time, but this time Liquid's bombing flank. He's going choke onto the team. Gets double reflected by Doctrine, but
so much damage.
Rain should get some damage off that.
Flanked out on blue.
Choco's on the sniper. Gets him again. When will you learn?
4 dead blue.
4 dead blue.
Okay. It almost gets the stab. Unable to get it though.
Well done by Raina. She's doing a great job, honestly. Just needs to not die to sniper, and I think should be incredible.
Sniper's playing in boxes here.
Boo's peeking sniper. Ooh. I've noticed Boo always gets these secret ads because she just builds really well. And she isn't really aware of it because there's no way of knowing that they haven't built as well as you, but she builds really well. And it does the sniper again.
Typo on babysitting duty for Golden. Sorry, for Hungary.
Yeah. And they just can't take this trade with players down, and there's always a player dying on the way up. They need to be faster, and they need to trade like a bit closer to their side, I think. Good SVS by Golden. That's his experience taking that angle. He takes that nade as well, and they can keep pressuring with this sniper ad. They can even get the force.
Alright, I haven't been in Choco's cam in a while. Let's see what he's up to. Nothing yet, but once again, just information. Even when he's not stabbing, you can just tell he's coming really well.
He's always coming. That's my experience. He does a great job at it.
Blue team with still no cap time. 99 getting set up nicely.
Hungry won the SVS this time. So here comes the trade.
There is the level 3. They have to deal with this during the Uber.
Flank down, but sniper ad for post. So this could be going well for Rain actually. And he's forward on point. He's denied the choke. They're getting cap time. Hungry's in position, although sniper is now up. But he's very forward. Will he get medic? He will. Choco takes him out though from bats. And a really good flare from Raina takes out Choco Milk. This is the only thing that's stopping Choco right now. Without Raina, I think it'd be a 30 kill Choco round.
Easily.
And doesn't hit the last 20 damage on that scout.
Very low HP and all of
There's a menace on that force nature. They still haven't cap. And they're denying Liquid and Doc now because of how long they had to wait. And that's 2 minutes that they have to catch up on Nasty 9. Cap is in position, good call from him, but he gets found. Really good by Doctrine. Doctrine experience. He almost lives. Forward and pointing to Golden. We hope that they don't pick Golden here. They pick Golden.
They do pick Golden.
They do pick Golden, but they have ad. It would be good to have the scout skip for this. Okay, and the sack drops Boo. Yeah.
There's a beautiful sack coming in from User and Pride.
It is, and it's a shame they don't have scout to block the sack. Losing people pre-sack is just even stronger. Sack.
Raina going onto the enemy's grass, getting punished for it. Lives
she's dying. She's 1 HP. She's living. And Wasteman's got the level 3 building main. What a nightmare. He's got the Rascal Dispenser poorly. Good job.
I don't know about nightmare, but
Cappy's on. Gets silent. Gets heavy.
Gets 2.
And if Destruction wasn't there, I think he gets 2 or 3 more. Choco gets the opposing sniper, but both spies doing well. One doing a little bit more. And Rain has managed to defend the point here. They're actually forward getting a few more kills. Liquid will clean up Choco. They are all peaking Golden right now, and he does die for it. And now cap off of it, but they deny 3. Or maybe 2, sorry, 2. And Pride dies very late, so essentially 3. Rain will be up to defend this by the time they get there, and they actually have Ubred. Cappy gets found. But they're doing too much too early, they are once again dying. Free push, it would be great to have Doc in this Uber ad.
Yeah, I feel like Doc
and Cappy ran behind. Yeah, Doc hasn't been in any Ubers. He's been running Force of Nature. They, I guess, aren't a scout Uber team. 2 sticks on Silent, but he'll get away. Hungry
Really
wins yes
try,
for the post, but nothing with this Uber ad, and they're going to be playing into Disad with, 30 seconds.
Doctrine
They
doing a really good job
didn't
there
actually get any
designing
cap
to
with that.
Aruba.
And Rain's alone forward will die.
Liquid in the house. Doesn't get anything.
Dying without them having to use this Uber ad, by the way. Good cap time from Doc, but he'll once again die for it.
Hang on, killing.
Cappy gets using.
Dies.
Doctrine gets Cappy. Still, it's evening out, and at the end of the day, they have 10 seconds left on their cap. And just Reina solo capping. I'm seeing a lot of one person edging the cap. Here comes the Uber ad. Who will maybe escape? There's so many kills from Doc, but yeah, they had the cap the whole time. They didn't get the cap during that Uber ad push, which is very bad.
Rain,
yeah, we're just seeing it being cleaned up post. And all of those players dying one by one, just kind of edging cap by themselves, dying. Next person edges cap, dies.
Feed. I can't
Huge
believe
feed.
how much death was going on for blue team, especially. I feel like there was never a time when there was a 9-man push going. It was always a 7, always an 8-player push.
And we saw Doc and Cappy doing more chaos that they were doing on payload. But it actually wasn't working better on Koth. It was working worse on Koth because they were just dying before anything happened, and I don't think it was coordinated with the team.
Wow, I guess we're just wrong. I think our predictions said it's bad.
Look, I think they do have better DM. I just think that was executed really poorly. we saw Hungary maybe has better DM, but he was sitting on Cliff getting Razorback headshot 6 times, and then we saw Rain has a better DM on demo, but he never had a scout for the Ubrats.
Yeah, I think getting some hit scan in there, shutting down Doctrine would make their Ubers so much better.
I can tell you how good that team would be if they stay together for another season,
Yeah. So much honey.
The honey has been dished, and all my honey is gone.
Freaky Joy is just the richest honey person in this entire server, I think, at the moment. And we're going into logs. Well.
Let's have a look. I'm not liking the Doc stats, I've got to be honest with you.
Straight off the bat, hey?
Doc knows what he did.
I mean,
and he knows that he will be getting a stern talking to after that game, because what was that?
Looking at Liquid's stat line as well, even less kills, same deaths. Compare that to Red's flank. Look at this, Pride and Cool Everest, both with positive KDs, both with huge amounts of damage, huge amount of assists.
And the lack of kills are an indicator of lack of coordination, really. If nothing's being converted, no damage is being converted into a frag, into a fight win. It just means everything's happening by themselves. Apparently, Doc says that's the best he's ever played, which is just not true, because the man has been playing Frog Pugs, I know for sure, better than that.
I just can't believe Doctrine's stat line, 22 kills for 4 deaths, really cleaning up, getting Cappy after every stab, it felt like.
Cannot believe that he just didn't die.
he just killed players. It was like Liquid would go in, he'd kill him. Doc would be in the back lines, he'd kill him. It's really, really impressive. And he kept his medi alive. 4 deaths.
4 deaths.
More deaths.
Oh, what? Can we point out the Boo 2 deaths in a 0-3?
And I would not be surprised to see Boo's med stats, how fast they built. I felt like they always built faster than...
Yeah, Boo always had ad in even Ubers. She had like 20% ad almost all the time.
And just just built, just like they would both be dropped, they'd both be 0, and then if all they knew, maybe Cappy needs to be calling the Ubers just a little bit more regularly.
Possibly. It could just be an indication that Silent was building poorly. It could be that Silent's arrowing a lot more, maybe getting more heals out total. We are having Dark and Waste.
Oh.
Hello.
Doc, what do you have to say for yourself?
Me?
You know what you did.
Well, you know what you did, Doc.
No, that's probably the best I've ever played in my life. So.
Well, congratulations for playing the best you've ever played.
I will say your payload was pretty interesting to watch, that's for sure. I loved your spawn camps. I thought it was really great to watch.
I like that you're chaosing. It's fun.
Yeah, it's the only way to play. If you're stalemating, it's boring. So.
Does your team kind of believe that, like agree with that? They don't like the boring moments of the game?
I don't know, I just play it like it's a Sixers pug. Just fight everything.
All right, well done. Not
Well
a
done.
frog pug?
Huh?
Not a frog pug, like a Sixers pug?
Stick to the pug, not a frog pug.
Frog pugs are more serious.
Yeah, no, I'd never joke around and now I'm a moderator, man.
No, true. His reputation's on the line, obviously, Dave. So he's got to keep it up.
Congratulations, Waste Man.
Dude, I'm in space.
You're in
It's
space.
fucked. How bloody good.
How good to win a game in Prem and 3-0 at that.
That's
Yeah.
the first game we've won in 2 seasons. So the boys are understandably quite excited.
And it must be good for the Highlander admins to know that they made the choice of putting
I
putting
just
Waste
had to
Man in
say,
Prem.
The divs this season have been great. It's so
Dude.
good to see.
Anyone complaining about Highlander admins has nothing to say.
I don't know if you guys have seen the logs, but Doctrine was fucktivated, man. Like,
He
We were
was.
talking about it. We were
I
saying
cannot believe he
see?
died so little.
it was crazy.
And he took some Ubers. That's where he got the kills, I think.
Yeah. No,
A lot of
we're
singles.
pretty happy because, to be honest, going in we were expecting to lose.
Yeah, I thought you'd lose as well.
we
Like,
we
we
both
lo-
predicted.
We lost product to Beats' team last week when we were scrimming them. So we were like, oh, fuck, it's all over, man.
It's
Like,
over. You think
Um,
Choco Milk had something to do with it? The man was popping off.
he's pretty good.
He's a pretty good spy.
Yeah,
Bloody
I think Daggerman, our course spy, only played one official because he bloody did his pinky in the first week. So
Damn.
he's been out all season.
Pulled his ACL.
Yeah, he did. So
Ooh.
we're happy to have Choco step in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We're just happy to play that well, really. Like, I think showing that we can do it is quite nice.
Everyone played so well.
Yeah,
Cool Everest, Pride, Doctrine. Look at Doctrine, man. Look at that. And Gold
pretty crack,
Herschel
huh?
really showed that he's a top sniper if he wants to be.
Mm-hmm.
I think anyone who doubts our team should probably just go kill themselves right now. To be honest,
Whoa. All right.
okay,
Chill.
don't do that.
Don't do that.
But
All right,
don't doubt
not
our team
condone.
either,
All
maybe.
right. On another note, Doc, how were your comms? What was the team's comms like during both matches?
Just shit.
What were your main calls like? I felt like we both thought you had a bit of indecisiveness, especially in upward.
Nah. Rain was like, he's our main call. He's like busy all day, so he's just like tired. So he didn't really talk as much as like he usually would.
Okay. So he does call, but it's just a bad day for him, maybe.
Yeah. He did like a fuck ton of schoolwork. He just like mentally drained or something.
Bit of a bonk moment, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Went all right, eh?
It was just a wonderful game.
Were the comms good apart from like ignoring IGLing? Were the comms good in your team vibes?
Yeah. I mean, everyone's just sort of fucking joking around. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, actually,
That's
there was a
good.
bit of tilt because.
All right, be honest.
Yeah, no, there was definitely tilt because like we're getting shit on the whole time.
What was with you and Hungry swapping?
Hungry was just like, oh no, I can't fucking do anything. Doc, get a sniper because of the mini sentry and there was no space. So like, as a scare, you just get shit on.
Yeah.
crazy that you say that. I thought that Hungry actually went really well on Sniper tonight. I felt like he had enough space. He just was so far out by himself. He's got to work on
it
his.
was just some positioning going
He's got
on
to
there.
work on his
With-
spy awareness.
Like conversely, we saw some really good positioning out of Golden. I thought. I think he was always playing where he should be, pretty much.
Alrighty.
Cutting it. Fuck.
Shout outs.
Shoutouts.
Winners first. Wasteman, what do you think?
Oh, well, shout out my team, probably. Hang on, I'll go through them. Cool Everest Scout, Pride Soldier, both crazy. Doctrine, fucking 22-4. Haters kiss my ass. User kind of bricked it after that first round, but like we got him back on track and we're pretty happy with it. Kurt's obviously just usually pretty good. Me played pretty well. Medic Silent, very good. Who's our sniper? Golden, really bloody good. Golden. Daggerman, obviously, but Choco in his absence.
Daggerman did great. I thought he was the MVP.
Yeah, no, seriously, I was scared.
Yeah, poor bloody Daggerman played like one game and it was against Rascals. No, yeah, I think it was against Rascals, and then that was it all season. Our subs, Rels, Avo, Anna. Is there someone else I'm forgetting? Shit, hang on. Sorry. Oh, Freaky. Yeah, Freaky. No, I didn't forget
Freaky.
Freaky.
Freaky,
He wants so much
Freaky
honey.
wants so much honey in this game, and he didn't
Yeah.
even get him out first.
He's quite possibly the richest man in Ozfortress right now.
He came in, his eyes were huge. He was fucking happy. Shout out Smay, shout out Cookies for being useful and helping Merc and stuff. Shout out Hive, young goat, up and coming. Shout out Ages. I don't know. Who am I missing? Probably it. Shout out Casters, etc.
Thank
Shout
you.
out Casters.
Etc.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get it,
dog.
you
Okay,
get it.
Doc. Go.
Shout out the other team too.
Shout out no one because that performance was shit. It doesn't deserve a shout out.
Oh no.
What a contrast.
Maybe shout out the Geelong Cats. There we go. We can agree on that.
The Geelong Cats. Go the Catters.
Go the Catters.
Not this season.
Not this. It's our season. It's our season. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Alrighty. I think that's it, hey?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching, tuning in. It was a bit more of a one-sided match than we thought, but it
Well,
was...
payload wasn't.
No, true. Payload was close, under 20 seconds, which is always great to see. It was
We just saw
really
their mental shatter.
great Highlander, great Prem matches, and thank you so much for Oldcustard on production, Boo and Rails for art, JP, Dibby, design as usual, Techies and Oldcusters on the tech as well. All the team under Bearcast. Thanks for making this happen.
Thank you very much and good night.